And we are learning, say, John Dramani Mahama said that he is going to appoint not more than 60 ministers, which is done. But then, in Penifo said, Uncle see, Okas and was here money trim. And I remember either Kweku Bako or Kwesi Pratt was saying, say, bringing the ministerial positions down, and yet one issues no. The real issues is at the government agencies like the CEOs, the MDs, the deputies, or more na ye more muska sheska sa SIC outgoing boys in oje. Ojia ma yitu an gardener and any mate.
Yeah. Jim can hold Jim ne the imagine. Yeah, man, clothing allowance. Ne clothing allowance kra ne salary
MP salary 15,000. MP salary the lawmakers salary 15,000. So obi can say baby issues no one. Baby issues no one. MDs ni CEOs e come akwa sampa. Now, in this particular bombshell video what we share no. Omo party say sisi an NDC for the omaye say minister and dey be appointed baako. The minister baako who CEOs bebre. It was a minister and I am appointed to be as a CEO, your deputy CEO, your deputy your in kwasi asem say ya any ebo maineka. So at the end of the day you see say 60 ministers in the taleho goes but it's just a bon crossing MPP for. Now this particular video question it is going to detail exactly this particular sentiment man forecast. If this is what John Dramani Mahama is bringing in Yunjini, and perhaps that is what have really pushed a year in Yanimia or more your friend is saying NDC for you to go to the national headquarters to say
oh my
exactly because they feel like Moody Ejaye. They feel say Moody Ejaye. You already this particular video about a better also.
And then you have somebody who is a technical director to who has access to fuel. Read the letter they wrote. They said their fuel thing is not gone up. So this technical director, what's the competence, what's the qualification of somebody to do this work? So if we are not
people, so basically what you have there are you have communication specialists, directors of communications, deputy directors of communications, technical communication assistants, media aides, media liaison officers, communication consultant, presidential advisor on media who has a technical director to the presidential advisor. Then you have the ministers of state at the presidency.
And these guys are there for information minister.
Yes.
Go through that list again. Just on the communication side.
There's a lot to communicate.
Stop it.
I'm just telling you.
You have information minister who's cabinet level.
Who has ISD working for him too.
And then you're having all these guys working under the presidency.
Who work under communications directorate.
Of the presidency.
There's a lot to communicate.
You can't be serious.
I'm just telling you there's a lot to communicate.
And what are the conditions of service of these people?
Nobody knows. That's the issue.
That's why the transparency is not. So if I'm a lecturer in Legon and I've been teaching for 15 years, right? And I struggle to get my PhD. And then you have somebody who is a technical director to who has access to fuel. Read the letter they wrote. They said their fuel thing is not gone up. So this technical director, what's the competence, what's the qualification of somebody to do this work? So if we are not transparent, and I'm saying that this is mathematics, this one is not sentiment. If the government wants the pressure from the labor unions to go down, and they want to, and if they want a credible plan for IMF to, if the plan is not credible, see, if people don't accept the plan, it's not credible. If the labor unions, the businesses don't accept the policy, the IMF will not accept it. So if they will not be transparent with these guys and say, this is what we are doing, I can't understand why you have all these guys working and what are they doing? You said they have a lot to communicate. What are they communicating?
I'm just telling you. But if what would be the justification for
look at
directors of communications?
Mention the mention the post again. Mention the thing again.
So the directors of communications.
How many directors of communication?
Yes, 4.
4 directors of communication, and then deputy director of communication.
There are 5 deputy directors
at the presidency.
Yes.
And then which one again?
2 communication specialists.
So the director is not a specialist. Okay, the specialist below.
There's a lot to communicate.
2 communication specialists and
2
then
communication officers.
On that deputy one and one like hey, that is why Afeyo Markins is saying that President John Dramani is using the if less more divide process. Because Wabeka chair say, oh, you should 60 ministers. And so you share the CEOs. Namimpo and sometimes let's be honest, Kakra. Me who say yes, say Abeku Santana, a deputy CEO for Ghana Tourism Authority. And say Ghana Tourism Authority. Ne kesi ye saying. I was see a sanko for deputy. Then one more year. Yeah, I mean, if you take a CEO, it's fine. Deputy CEO say.
Abeku Santana or Tina Radio Suka say. Your money, I say your money position or deputy or bit transfer me. So already the lobbying is there. Now, I personally don't doubt anyone's credibility.
Oh, there be none credibility. But maybe the end say, so what's the also numbers in this one? And then some of the position be or honoma and what's the account?
Resuma.
Say what for exactly an American say Ghana Tourism Authority. No cranny yami say omo offices grand also. Apart from headquarters.
Ministry, yeah.
Apart from Messi Ghana Tourism Authority, omo enemy school, and they didn't they are on the same omo head office, any GIG. It's just opposite. Omo office is a okrom hand no so. Na no ya na me say me come na na kwan ho baby me say omo de signboard finyanga bia besi wo say omo baby office ni bi o. Enti some of us CEO, I think that should be enough. Ewunya say the deputy beka ho.
Deputy kra ba ko. But say on patch say
deputies bebre. Technical communication, technical and communication strategies and like nina communication ba ko.
So what you see is what you are seeing is one say no kind of communication ministry no. To your minister or who your deputy or who and your sounds 5 extra deputies.
And your sound what technical, your sound what communication specialists.
I don't know. I think say we are just gonna.
Oh really?
You see that say Yankupo need C0ca now say we are just getting a part 2 of this because already in Gabiwa, already in Ochedako.
Yo.
Already like everything that happened in the previous administration. It is happening in a different form, but in the same format.
Exactly. The same thing as a solving mathematics no. Obi isu method 1 and obi so the method 2 dey my wa ha. Tell me ka kire. Don't I tell you?
Oh, you said it.
They be ameka say we mo no omo nyina ya de kro. Just that insunsun ye wo mu ne say and then have meet vim lady ka bibi say. The difference between MPP and NDC ne say NDC wo mu di a omo modin so obi a benye bia di. And MPP for no nya atwem ne pese minkum nya wo mu afanti no no impanimfo ni di ja nkra no. By NDC de omu di a nkra ne nyina ye den enya bi. Na wa share wo Ashanti regional minister hwe age.
Yeah.
Say MPP I wish am di nipa bi say ba akoya sha. There be a wuntimi wo ho. What you say? So some of the portfolios ebinum na ebimu di party na chia o ma nya hwe enti bebra divert ko NDC. And then your officer ya na eti na me colleague ba akoka say esi ba bi ade na duro ni de na ye be ko NDC. Because you say NDC they would e chira omoka. But MPP do ko di o ma chia obeboka. That's the difference between the two. That's the difference. And no more no on be out smart no ma twiskana. No ma sand the book atonwa calculate ama open kra wonya na wachem. But NDC there is open.
It's open.
Yes, it's open. But aside that no method ne different. But result no
the same.
Oh yeah.
You better call back to all of these issues. If we be more updates as all of these issues no continue to unfold.